My name is Patrice Morse, and I teach 3rd grade at Parkside Elementary in Powell, Wyoming. Prior to that, I have taught in Natrona County, Teton County, and also Washakie County in the state of Wyoming. And then I did teach for a year back in Minnesota. You know, I had the benefit coming into regular education as a primary special education teacher. When I was in high school, this would have been the late 70s, a young teacher came to the district, and it was just shortly after Public Law 94-142, which was the Disabilities Act. And prior to that time, we did not have a lot of special education, high-needs students within the school systems. And she came in, and she was young and vivacious, and she came to into the high school and just asked if there would be any students that were interested in forfeiting study halls and coming down to her room and working. And so in an attempt to just ditch study hall, not really knowing for certain what I was getting into, I walked into this just room filled with amazing, you know, she was the type of teacher that if you said it couldn't be done, she'd prove it to you that it could be done. Just this wonderful, beautiful love and compassion, and it's very just rewarding these kids day in, day out. And so from that, junior and high school on, I just knew that that was probably what I wanted to pursue. And I did teach 18 years in special education, non-categorical, anything from you're cognitively disabled, physically disabled, all the way down to my learning disabled.
Her ability to connect with kids. I mean, she's a former special education teacher, so as far as instructional methodologies and planning and individualizing instruction, that's almost innate to her, because that's really where she's come from with the special education background. But she has that a lot of people say teaching, it's compelling nature. She just has that ability to connect with kids, every one of her kids, and kids in the whole building. But it's just it's the care and compassion that she has for each and every one of them, and she has the same ability to connect with all of their parents same way.
They have the ability right now to build one another up and actually assist in each other's learning. To help them start to kind of, you know, take a step away from themselves and look beyond how we treat one another, problem solving, what they can do or how they can be a little bit more independent or proactive in some of the problem solving. That determination goes a long ways, and it's okay to be challenged, because it's from the challenge that you really do gain that sense of accomplishment. Kids are wonderful. They're spontaneous. They come to you with a whole gambit of thoughts and ideas and needs, and it's difficult for me to anticipate sometimes what those needs might be, or where the needs might take you. So that I find by preparing, just almost possibly over-preparing, gives me great freedom and wonderful latitude to be able to spread out and reach out and possibly address some of those needs.
You know, I have a lot of teachers, young teachers, Northwest College students, come down and go into Patrice's room and just look at how she prepares for a lesson, look at her classroom organization and management, and then watch her present her instruction. It's impressive, to say, I believe anyway. It's very impressive.
I guess, you know, children's needs is really what drives my instruction. I think that's maybe the lesson that I have taken from special education, that it is the student's need that needs to drive the instruction. And I find that very challenging at times, but that also is part of the reason why I think I enjoy education.